Mary Ellen, sometimes people interchange the word vision and mission, yet I know you believe that there's a difference between the two. Can you expand on that?
Yes, vision and mission are two very closely related concepts. I like to think of the vision as the someday and the mission as the everyday. So it's great if your vision is lofty. It's a point in the future. It's the ultimate goal of where I want to be. It's something, it should be big. It should be lofty. It should be something that we can all sort of strive for down the road. The mission is those things that you do along the way that get you closer to that point down the road. It is the everyday. It is how we live this out. And I see this happening in law firms. Oftentimes the mission is, there has to be a client service piece in that mission, because serving our clients is the way that we have success down the road.
Mary Ellen, I want to turn your attention to law firm vision. Hoping you could share with us your perspective in terms of how a law firm can begin to create and define its vision.
It's so important for a law firm to have a defined vision, simply so that everybody in the firm can be rowing in the same direction. I've worked with a few firms, and I have a process that I really like for thinking about how to put together a vision. Not just the owner. Obviously, it's very important for the owner to have a vision on what that firm should look like and what we believe in. But I think it's also really important that the team members get involved in that vision so that we all can feel bought into it. So I've worked with a few firms where we sent a survey out to the entire team and said, hey, give us some words for what you think our vision is and what our vision could be. Give us some words for what you think the values of this firm are. And there's a bunch of different ways that you can ask those questions of the team, but really what you're looking to get at the heart of is, what do our team members believe about this firm? And if it's not what we want them to believe about this firm, then we need to be more intentional about it. And then taking those answers and saying, all right, let's craft something, a very succinct way of describing what this firm vision is that we can communicate to the team. And when I say communicate, I don't mean we tell it to the team and we put it in the handbook and we put it on the shelf and we never talk about it again. I mean that we have to live it, that the firm owners have to live it, that it becomes a part of every conversation that we have with our team. It becomes a part of every meeting that we have. It becomes a part of our decision making, where we say, hey, does this decision to do X or Y bring us closer to our vision, or does it bring us further from our vision? If it brings us further from our vision, that's not the right decision for this firm. So we really use it in a variety of ways to have cogent conversations and to make sure that we're all going in the same direction.
Mary Ellen, how should a law firm roll out its vision and mission and also reinforce its vision and mission with its team and with its clients?
The rollout of the mission and vision is so important. If you've gone through the steps to really think through what your law firm vision and mission is, you've got to be able to communicate that. And I like to see this be a big deal. I like to see the firms be really intentional about, we are having an event, we are having something big for our team that's really rolling out this vision and mission that the owners are involved in, that the leadership team is involved in, that really communicates to the team, hey, this is something important. This is something we need to pay attention to. I like to see it reinforced all over the firm, that there is signage around the firm that reminds us of what we're here to do and why we're here to do it, that we maybe even have swag for our team. You know, we give them something they have at their desk that shows them what the mission and vision of this firm is. And really how it's reinforced, first off, the owners and the leadership team really need to be living out that mission and vision. It has to be authentic. It can't be, hey, this is what we want the firm to be, but we're not going to work towards doing that. The leadership really needs to live that out and show their team that they're living it out, because that's going to sort of roll down to the rest of the team members. But then we need to have it in the handbook. We need to talk about it in meetings. We need to make sure if we're having a one-on-one sit down with a team member, we're tying that conversation back to the mission of the firm. If somebody does something really well in the firm and really reinforces the mission and vision, we're calling that out so other team members can see how people are living out that mission and vision. It really becomes a part of, the DNA of the firm is living out that mission and vision, and we call it out when we see it and we call it out when we don't see it.